She's got options, a lot of them. Guys in her DMS exes circling back. Men with more money, more status, more looks, you name it. But here's the twist. None of that matters. Not if you understand one simple truth. How to stand out in a crowd of men all doing the same thing. The hard truth most guys avoid. If she has options, trying to compete is the fastest way to lose. Why? Because the second you start competing, you're basically saying, you're the prize, I'm the applicant. And just like that, she's in control. You're just another name in the stack, replaceable, disposable. Let's fix that. Stoic tip, the rule of non-auditioning. Most guys follow a tired script, constant compliments, instant replies, over-explaining, early favours or gifts, never saying no. It's predictable, and predictable men never win women who have options. She's heard it, seen it, felt it before. You're not standing out, you're blending in with the background noise. So what do? Stand out by not trying to. Be the man who doesn't audition. Be the one she can't quite figure out. Say less, watch more. Stay calm while others chase. Be genuinely curious about her mind, not just her body. Here's an example. Instead of, "You're so beautiful," say, "You strike me as someone who's been misunderstood more than once. Is that true?" Boom. Now you've bypassed the surface, her looks, her ego, and touched something deeper. You're not trying hard. You're just being real. Most guys make her feel worshipped. You make her feel understood. That's power. Remember this. The more you chase, the less she values you. When a woman sees a man working overtime to impress her, she knows one thing for sure. He's not rare. Rare men don't chase. They don't beg for attention. They don't broadcast neediness. And she won't choose the guy shouting loudest. She'll choose the one who makes her pause and ask herself, why am I trying so hard to get his attention? Trigger, emotion. Not impressions. A woman doesn't always go for the guy who looks best on paper. She goes for the one who makes her feel something unforgettable. The guy who sparks a moment so vivid, it sticks to her like perfume on a pillow. That guy, he lives rent-free in her mind. Even if he's not the richest, best-looking, or most available. Emotional moments create anchors. When a woman feels safe, silly, sexy, or grounded with you, she subconsciously ties that feeling to you. That's not just attraction anymore, it's emotional imprinting. And it's incredibly hard to replace. So how do you create that without looking like you're trying? Let's say she's having a rough day. Most guys will say, "Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me know if you want to talk." Nice, sure, memorable, not even close. Say this instead. Don't stress. You don't have to pretend everything's fine with me. If it's messy, let it be messy. Real beats perfect every time. You don't need to perform. I've got space for you. That hits different. You're not just offering words, you're offering presence. And in a world full of guys trying to impress, being present is what actually leaves a mark. You're not just a guy anymore. You've become her escape, her calm in the chaos, her grounding energy. And that's addictive, because you don't win a woman's heart through logic. You win it by creating a feeling she can't get anywhere else. Once she feels that with you, it's not about how many options she has. It's about the fact that none of them feel like you. Be the man who doesn't need her and doesn't pretend to. Most guys get it wrong. They think winning a high-value woman means proving how badly they want her. But that couldn't be further from the truth. You don't win her over by needing her. You win her over by being the man who's perfectly fine without her. Sounds backwards, right? Let me explain why this drives women absolutely wild. Think about the last time you really wanted a woman with options. What did you do? Chances are you texted her constantly, adjusted your schedule for her, worried when she didn't respond, overanalyzed every little thing she said, and without realizing it, you sent a message louder than words. I need your validation. Without it, I'm not enough. That's when she starts to pull away, because deep down, women know this truth. A needy man is not a strong man. Women are drawn instinctively to emotional strength. Not physical strength, not financial strength, emotional strength. So what does strength look like? It's in the subtle things. It's in the energy that says, I'm grounded, I'm secure, I'm whole, with or without you. And that message, that's magnetic. Here's how to show it in real life. Practical ways to show you don't need her. Don't be available 24/7. Your time is valuable. Stick to your schedule. Let her fit into your world, not the other way around. Respond with presence, not pressure. If she takes 2 hours to reply, don't answer back in 2 minutes. Match her energy, not her urgency. Don't rearrange your life for her. Got plans with friends? Hitting the gym? Building something important? Stick to it. She respects a man who respects himself. Show that your life is full, with or without her. Post about your passions, your purpose, your growth. Don't post to chase her attention. Post to show you're already living. If you're always available, always eager, always adjusting, you're everywhere, and she stops noticing. But when you're focused, grounded, and pursuing your own path, you become scarce. And scarcity creates desire. That's when she starts to wonder. What's he doing? Who's he with? Why am I thinking about him so much? The truth is, the strongest position is being completely okay if she walks away. Ironically, that's what makes her want to stay. Make her chase the experience, not just the man. Let's make one thing clear. She might have dozens of guys chasing her. DMS full. Dates lined up, compliments non-stop. But most men miss what actually matters. She won't choose the guy who tries the hardest. She'll choose the man who gives her something she can't find anywhere else. An emotional experience she can't forget. Repetitive conversations, shallow compliments, safe, predictable interactions. That's what most guys offer. But what most women crave, desperately, is something different. A man who makes her feel something she's never felt before. She's used to the basics, small talk, standard dates, surface-level compliments. But the guy who sparks excitement, calm, mystery, or even a little contradiction, that's the guy she can't stop thinking about. Here's how to flip the script and become the experience she chases. Where most men go wrong, they try too hard to impress, with predictable moves. Fancy dinners, pricey gifts, constant flattery, always being agreeable. But here's the truth, being nice isn't enough. Predictability doesn't ignite emotion. And without emotion, you're forgettable. You become just another guy. The same script, the same energy, the same outcome. But when you offer something unique, something layered, you become the man her mind keeps revisiting. 3 ways to make her feel. What no one else does. 1. Own your contrasts. Are you ambitious at work but grounded spiritually? Outgoing but unexpectedly introspective? Driven yet calm? Let her experience those layers. Don't hide them. Lean into them. Women aren't drawn to confusion. They're drawn to mystery, and mystery comes from depth. 2. Be unpredictable in meaningful ways. Don't be robotic with your texts. Surprise her, not with extravagance, but with intention. A random check-in with a thoughtful line. A creative date. Skip dinner and try an art class, a late-night drive, or a sunset hike. A pattern she can't pin down, but loves leaning into. Small twists are big impact. 3. Master the art of emotional shifts, playful to deep, fun to serious, laughter to stillness. Learn how to move her emotionally without the toxic drama. That roller coaster, that contrast, that's what creates the emotional imprint she can't shake. Women don't choose based on logic. They choose based on emotional intensity. And the more unique the feeling you give her, the more she'll crave it. Try this line on her. Most guys try to impress you. I just want to leave a mark you can't forget. And I think I will. Say it casually, smooth, confident. It plants curiosity, power, and mystery all in one moment. She'll want to know why you said it. And that desire, it draws her in deeper. Don't try to win her. Make her worry about losing you. Here's where most guys blow it. They meet a woman they genuinely like. Beautiful, popular, clearly with options. And their instinct is to double down. Text more, compliment more, buy more, prove you're the best option. But here's the twist. The harder you chase, the less she values you. Because no one truly values what's always available. People chase what they fear to lose. Flip the script. Don't play games. Just shift your energy. Let her feel your absence. Let her wonder. Let her chase the feeling that only you give her. Because when she realizes no one else makes her feel the way you do, you stop being an option. You become the only choice. When she gets distant, don't chase. Give her space. When her signals are mixed, don't scramble for clarity. Be calm, even indifferent. When she tests you, don't react. Respond with composure. Why does this work? Because women are wired to seek clarity and certainty. If she senses you're okay with letting her go, her mind starts racing. Why isn't he worried? Does he have other options? Is he losing interest in me? And just like that, the emotional urgency flips. Now she's the one trying to secure your attention. And if she doesn't, then you just saved yourself time, energy, and peace. No games, just clarity. So how do you execute this confidently without playing mind games? Here are 3 practical rules. 1. Match her effort, not her enthusiasm. If she pulls back, mirror it gracefully. If she cancels last minute, don't sulk. Show that you have a life. For example, if she texts, "Hey, I can't make it tonight," you respond, "Totally understand. Life happens. Another friend hit me up anyway. Let's catch up later." That's not being cold. That's being secure. You've just shown her that you're confident, socially valued, and emotionally unshaken. Now she's wondering what she's missing out on. 2. Prioritize your life, not her attention. Make it clear through action that your life, your goals, hobbies, and relationships come first. Not because it's a tactic, because that's who you genuinely are. You're busy, not to prove a point, but because you have purpose. That quiet confidence says everything. I enjoy your presence, but I don't depend on it. That's high-value energy, and it's more attractive than any compliment you'll ever give. 3. Leverage the psychology of scarcity and urgency. Human nature desires what might soon be unavailable. When you're willing to walk away, not in anger, not as a threat, but with calm certainty, you trigger something deep in her. Wait, I might lose something rare. That fear, it sparks her desire to earn your attention and prove she belongs in your world. Here's a powerful line you can use, delivered with calm, not ego. I enjoy what we have, but I only invest in people who invest in me. If that ever changes, I'll respectfully step back. No games, just clarity. That one statement communicates respect, boundaries, self-worth. and it creates instant attraction because it signals you're not afraid to choose yourself. Here's the truth. The man willing to walk away is the one she fears losing the most. When you clearly demonstrate, I put myself first, she's inspired to prove she deserves a place beside you. That's when the power dynamic shifts, because suddenly all the guys trying to impress her start looking like noise. And you're the rare one, emotionally grounded, unshaken, memorable, not because you tried hard, but because you didn't have to. You don't need to outshine the competition. Just stop playing the game they're all trapped in. Be the man who's unforgettable because he respects himself. And trust me, that's the man she chooses every time. If this shifted your perspective, tap that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. I'm playing a different game now. Stoic tips. See you in the next one. Cheers.